What's up, Unleashed? James Rogers here. I am so excited to announce that we are launching our very first U Group videos. Now, what these are going to be 10 to 15 minute videos about a certain topic that we're going through in a series. And our first series is going to be Let's Do Life Together. What does it mean to meet in groups? And also, I have someone here that is going to be part of our team now. And you are?
My name is Clayton, and I work with Thrive, but I'm also going to be working with the student ministry team at Unleashed Folsom this year. So I'm super excited to get to know you guys and become a part of the family.
Yeah.
And I'm even more excited about what we're talking about today.
I know, we are extremely excited. And what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about strength. So what does it mean to be strong amongst Christian community, and how does it strengthen you and why it's important?
Yeah, and Sam Clower, you better be paying a little bit more attention, buddy. So strength, what is strength? One thing that we found with strength is not found, it's built. And actually, before I talk about how we build it, I want to talk a little bit about what is strength and what is it used for. Strength is basically just being the state of being strong, whether it be emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's just being strong. And what do we use strength for? We use it to endure through times. Maybe it's through hard times. Maybe it's just to, maybe it's at the gym or wherever you're at. It's more importantly just it's when you need it to get through something. And one thing I've found is in these small groups is that's where we want to build strength, is in these groups. And so the bottom line for this one is strength isn't found in the moment. Strength is prepared beforehand for the moment.
That's good.
And one thing that I have found is kind of the best example for this is the gym. I love working out, as many of you guys know. And one thing is, a couple months ago, I decided to do kind of a test of my strength for benching at 225 pounds. Now, initially, I did not have that strength. I didn't just walk into the gym and go, okay, I could bench 225. I had to work at it, and it took months. It took, food, diet, everything. It took a certain routine. But when I finally got there, obviously it was so exciting. I had it and I was ready for it because I prepared for it for the moment, not just in the moment. And so if you look around, these are your brothers and sisters in Christ. And one thing that we want in these groups, and our prayer is that you'll be strengthened in Christ, but through your brothers and sisters, you'll be strengthened in yourself, in each other, and also more confident about where you're going and where God is leading you. So that way, when hard times come or when obstacles come, and you can have the strength to endure through those hard times.
That's good, James. That's good. And I want to tag along with that and talk about a phrase. And the phrase is iron sharpening iron. Now, this phrase isn't mine. It comes actually from the Bible, and it's found in Proverbs 27:17, which says, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. And so if you think about a knife, and if you have a dull knife, it's still a knife and it's going to cut something, but it's going to be a lot harder to get through whatever substance you're trying to cut. And if you want to sharpen that knife, you also need another knife or a sharpening tool that's made out of the same material, so iron. And so when you sharpen the knife, it's going to become more effective and efficient in what it's supposed to do. And now in our own lives, humans need contact with one another, and that's how we become stronger and strengthen ourselves. So why U groups? Why U groups strengthen us? It's because of that Christian community. So I can think about some of the most effective times in my life where I became stronger, and it was during high school and junior high for me. And it was living in Christian community with some of my best friends to this day, people I love to death, and they made me a better person because I was constantly getting challenged and plugged into that Christian community. So as we go throughout this semester, you could very easily say, you know what, I don't really want to come to U Group. I don't want to come to any Unleashed events, Unite, but that would just bring isolation. And I would encourage you, and actually I challenge you, to come and be a part of Christian community. Really dive in, buckle up for the ride, because it's going to be a great year in Unleashed. And say, you know what? I want to be a part of this Christian community. The people in this room, I want to do life together with them, and I want to be an effective Christian in the world today. And so that's really what I wanted to bring home for you guys, is that iron sharpens iron and that we strengthen one another. And so the only way to do that is to be a part of the Christian community and do life together.
That's great, man. Thank you so much. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We're glad and excited for these groups. So now we're gonna go into a time to discuss what we've talked about in your groups. So go ahead and break up into your groups. Have a good night, and we'll see you Sunday.
See you guys.